Before we properly start this video, let's do a cold start. Hi guys, and welcome back, and welcome to another video. A video that I'm very excited about because today you join me with my new BMW M2. If some of you would have seen a video a couple of days ago, I bought an M2. I still can't believe it, and I'm still getting my head around it. And what is happening in today's video is I'm going to be driving it on the road for the first time. I drove this car down from Redline Specialist Cars, where I picked the car up from, and I was driving on the motorway for around 4 hours in the snow. So I thought today is the perfect day, the sun is out, and I can really get a proper feel for this rear-wheel drive beast. It looks so good in the black, doesn't it? The black with the black wheels. We have black, I mean, you can't even see it in the camera because it's just so stealthed out. It really is. The response has been amazing as well, and this being my new daily driver, I really do feel it is the perfect car to go alongside my Audi R8. And now I own a rear-wheel drive car. What we do need to do is start this up. It does need an exhaust, and you'll realise that when I start. So listen to this. Oh, here we go. It sounds not bad, but can you imagine what always goes through my head? It sounds good, but if we put an exhaust on it, it's going to sound even better. Probably hear it in my voice. I'm just so excited, and it's just such a nice place to be in here. It really is so comfortable, and these seats, they're just the dream. Right, so here we go. I'm buzzing. It's nice to be able to get my foot down rather than just being on the motorway. Like I mentioned when I picked the car up, that's pretty much all I did. So many good things about it, I just don't really know where to start. But let's say now I'm in third gear, you get your foot down and it just takes off. It really does. What I really like is that it keeps you well on your toes, because with it being rear-wheel drive, and I'm not going to keep banging on about how it's rear-wheel drive, for me it's just really nice to have something like that. After owning pretty much only four-wheel drive cars, it's just nice to change things up. And plus, I've never owned a BMW before. It's a new start for me. Even the gearbox and things like that, it's just different. Gearbox is so instant. The DCT is just like bang. When you want a gear, it's there. But it's just click, 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 and everything's there when you want it. And I had a lot of questions saying, why the hell did you not buy a manual? Why didn't you buy a manual? Well, living with this day to day, I wanted something which is easy to drive. I didn't really just want a manual. I wanted the paddle shift. I just like the feel of the paddle shift. I live in London, so it didn't really make sense for me. I'm booting it, just like, oh, is it going to step out? No, I'm still alive. It's so good. So the M3 and the M4, you have the bucket seats. And with this, you have the M2 seats, which are a little bit different, don't get me wrong. But what is so nice about them is that they're just comfortable. They really are. And what I felt when I was on my 4-hour journey home when I collected the car was that, wow, these are easy to live with. I'm going round and round about now. Oh, it wants to kill me. Oh. Even then, I got my foot down just a little bit, and it was there. It just wanted to put me in a hedge, and that is one of the main reasons that I bought this car. And it's not undrivable. It's not undrivable in the slightest. It's totally drivable, but when you want it to, right, I'm going to try it again now. Go to second gear. and just see what happens when you want to put your foot down. Right, ready? Oh, it's just, the rear end is always just there. I mean, traction control is fully on right now. It's fully on, and it's just squirming around. And that is something which I've just missed. What I want to do is see what this is like from a standing start. Traction control's on. Whoa! It's just so much fun not knowing what's going to happen. Like, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, put me sideways and I just want to control it. So it is very, very direct, and that's what I like. It's not lazy. It's not just, you know, if you wanted to drift it around a corner, you can do that. And I feel the power to weight ratio is so good that that is easily controllable. But then when you just want to turn in or something, it's there. The balance is very, very good. So I've just pulled over in the M2. How good is that looking? My God. But I just want to talk to you guys just how much fun this car really is. I'm having the best time ever, and I've said it so many times and I'll say it again. It's all slowly sinking in that that is my new daily driver. Honestly, I can't wait to jump back in the R8 as well, don't get me wrong, but when you own a new car, you just want to keep driving, and that's exactly what I want to do, is just keep driving. The way it keeps you on your toes is amazing. The smoothness, the gearbox, everything about it. There were a hell of a lot of people that were saying to me, why did you not get a grey one? That is why I bought an all black one, solely because of the look of it. There are more things we can do in terms of tinting and blacking out badges, etc., to give it that more stealthed look, and you can do that on the back as well. If we walk around to the front, that needs blacking out badly is that grille. That grille needs to be blacked out, so I can order a black grille. You can wrap them, but that is one thing that definitely needs to be done. One thing I want to talk to you guys about is the fact that this car doesn't have ceramic brakes, and if you're wondering what that's like, that it doesn't, etc. You know, day-to-day living, I feel you don't need them. I genuinely don't. After owning the A45, the RS3, which I had for 3 to 4 months, that had them, and they're just very, very instant. And this is more, the brakes are very progressive, but they're good. They're good enough, they do the job. I thought not having 5 doors is going to be a bit of a problem. Oh, I don't have 5 doors, I have many space. You know what? I like it. Even the fact of finding out that if you have traction control off, it makes the car louder and you get more noise out of it. I mean, even that, I mean, you can't believe that. I would have thought that you would have put it into sport and then you get more noise, but that is not actually the case. The case is turning traction control off and then you get more noise. The only lethal thing about that is that you might forget that your traction control is off. You're totally, well, I can't see I'm going anywhere at the moment. You get your foot down and hallelujah, we're going sideways. Whoa, flipping out. Right, that's going back on now. So what actually has surprised me is that the fuel economy is not that bad on this car. It really isn't. Like, I drove 4 hours back, expecting to live in the petrol station the whole way back, permanently, but honestly, it surprised me. Like, I did a tank of fuel, don't get me wrong, that's obviously still quite a lot of fuel to use, but for a 4-hour journey, I was quite surprised. So that is 100% another positive thing. But I want to go back to the exhaust question, which people wondering what exhaust I'm going to put on. I have made my decision, but I'm not revealing it just quite yet, but it's going to totally transform this car. The car sounds very good as it is, don't get me wrong, but I feel what an exhaust will do, it will just bring the full potential of it. It really, really will, in terms of the whole driving experience will change, and that's what an exhaust does. The R8, it turned it into a total another animal. So an exhaust is something that is going to be happening soon, and oh boy, it's gonna sound good. So there we have it, the first drive in my new BMW M2 is now completed. What a car, I'm just having so much fun with it. I could not be happier with my decision to get an M2. Not only am I always looking at it thinking just how good it looks, but the performance of it, the usability, everything is just so much fun. Not only that, if you want it to drift it drifts very, very easily. I don't know whether you can see on camera, but the car is pretty dirty. Driving it on all these country roads, that is one downside of owning a black car, is that I'm gonna have to be cleaning it every 5 seconds. But what I'm so excited about is the future adventures coming up with it. Not only the modifications, the exhaust, but taking this on a road trip somewhere, just really enjoying it to the full potential. And what I'm also excited about is to get this car alongside my Audi R8. So I have both of my cars lined up in terms of the daily and the supercar. I really want to see them together. It's gonna be so exciting. You can probably tell by my voice, I'm seriously buzzy, but it is a total dream come true to own this car, and I'm so excited to bring the content to you all and just spice it all up a bit. Anyway guys, I hope you have enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe so you see even more M2 content, and I'll see you all very soon.